Hello, everybody. This is Life with Kim. Thanks for watching. And I also would like to thank you for your comments and your notification. And don't forget to click the like button. But I was thinking, can we talk? I know a lot of people get uncomfortable when you talk about religion, but that's a subject that is near and dear to my heart. I love the Lord. I believe in Him. I believe in the Bible. I believe in the Word. And I praise Him all the time. And I just want to share some things about the goodness of the Lord. I can think of one incident that I was like a new mother. I had just had my son 2 years in, and I wanted to go out because I still wanted to go out. I was like 20 years old, 22 years old. And I wanted to go out. I did not have a babysitter. So I had asked my mom when she watched my son. So my mom was like, no, you've been going out too much anyway, so I'm not going to watch him today. So we went back and forth and back and forth. And of course, I won the argument. Eventually, she agreed to do it for me. So I got dressed, went out on my date, and in the meantime, my mom had my son. So she was watching my son for me. So she had to drive downtown Atlanta to the big post office. I think it was like in April because they was doing around tax time. And it was the last day to get your taxes in. So everybody would go downtown to the big post office downtown on Forsyth Street across from the richest department store and give the postmaster their income tax form so they can be mailed off on time. So she took my son with her. And on the way back, they was driving, and my son was in the back seat, and my mom and my sister was in the front seat. So they was driving, and as they got to right there by the state capitol, which we call that Capitol Avenue. So when they got right there and got ready to turn on Memorial Drive in Atlanta, Georgia, my son opened up the door in the back seat and flew out the car. 2 years old, he flew out the car. And my sister was pregnant at the time, and she saw my son fly out the car. And my mom was driving, so my sister's in shock. She was trying to tell my mom that my son had opened up the back door and flew out the car, but she couldn't even get a word out. She just kept, she couldn't even say it. So my mom looked in her rear view mirror and saw my son that flew out the car. And let me tell you what the Lord did for me. My son got out there, he flew out the car, rolled on the pavement, hit the curb, and do you know he got up, walking back to the car without a scratch on him. Not a scratch, a bruise, or nothing. But from that incident, I knew that God was trying to tell me something. He was telling me, this is what I took from that. He was telling me that I argued with my mom that night about watching my son so hard because I wanted to go out so bad. And he was just showing me how easy it would be for him to just take him back. Because, I wanted my son. I wanted my son. I wanted my son. When I had him, he was the love of my life. I wanted that son. I wanted me a son, and I got him. And God just showing me that I can't be putting everything in front of him like that. I can't want something so bad that, I went toe-to-toe with my mom to win that argument because I wanted to go out that bad, and it shouldn't have been that way. But my son could have been taken away from me that evening, but it didn't happen. God put his angels around him, and my son got up off that pavement walking towards my mom's car as it rolled away, door open, without a scratch. Without a scratch. didn't even get hurt. And I thought that was really, really special that God did that for me. So I want to share that happened to me, and that was a miraculous situation. And that same son, I'll tell you, God is so good. The same son, when he got about 16, 17 years old, he was a workaholic. He had him like 3, 4 jobs. So he had fell asleep driving, and he had just got him a brand new Cutlass Supreme, brand new. 17 years old, got 2 cars. And do you know, he fell asleep behind the wheel, the same son, hydroplane in the air into some trees. Guess what? Didn't get a scratch. The car was still in the tree. I don't know how he got out that car. He called me. He like, Mom, I just had an accident. My car, I hydroplaned off the road because I fell asleep. And the car's still in the trees, but just come get me. So I went and got him. I was like, what you going to do about the car? He said, I don't care nothing about the car. He left the car. And he never looked back. So that was really, really miraculous. And I just want people to know God is real. He's so real. And he show up in my life all the time. So he's alive and well in this family and in this household. And I just be wanting other people to just feel my joy. But it's because I love him, and he know I love him. And you just gotta and I praise him, and I talk to him all the time, and he's always there. And he never lets me down. So I don't think there's anything wrong with me wanting to share my joy with you all. But first you got to start by getting to know him for yourself. And I have so many other miraculous stories like that to tell. You'll be amazed. Some of the stuff that I can tell you, that I'm going to tell you, that has happened in my life to make me say, God is real. He's real, real, real. And I'm going to stop it right there. And we will talk about it again on another day. But until then, keep your head up. Things will get better, and we're heading for something that's going to be really great. Don't give up. It's coming. Something very good is coming to this world. So just hang in there. And on that note, I'm going to talk to you later, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.